And it's not very easy to necessarily just shut down this Alk. So they go for the Coddle. This mid lane matchup is a little bit interesting. Generally, for Coddle, it's actually pretty annoying to play into strength heroes, especially strength heroes that have stuns. Also, top lane is a little bit dicey.
For both teams is Miposhka, yeah, getting that first blood.
Especially when you have the setup like the Alchemist stun here. This is also a pretty classic lane, actually, Shadow Demon Alchemist, because you press Q, and then Radon presses W, and then it's a really cool thing. That being said, Radon...
He is dead. But
they do trade.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering if Yatora should have just held his stun there. It feels underwhelming when you could have better Chain Frost at level 1 as Hoodwink, so...
Seriously, basically. So, Amira in trouble, but a good bushwhack. Win run, trying to block it, and Collapse looking for some damage with the help of the Acorn Shot, but the neutrals get the kill there, unfortunately. Uproar, Trample, and Kiritich onslaughted and killed. Unfortunately,
it's Collapse. Collapse is the best player of all time.
Yes.
Added benefit. You hit kind of an early level 6, and then you just hit the tower. If you can take the tower away from the Coddle, you can start invading his jungle, and then it's really hard for him to accelerate, which means it's hard for him to hit his timings, which means it's hard for him to really get a grasp on the game, be as impactful as he can be. That being said, Dr. Bum.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Neutral's MVP right now. Shackle connects to the tree off to the side. Squadex makes the rotation. A pulverize attempt, but there's an Illuminate to get the kill. However... Yeah.
However, he is now kind of doing Alchemist things. They haven't really been able to contest this top tower. It's almost full HP. Now they're attempting to do it. Miposhka is... What was... It was 14 deaths we saw on the CM the other day?
Yeah, it was a lot of deaths, and they're going to continue to try for more. Try to go for an Alchemist, bringing everybody up here, holding that stun, even turning it around. May not get the stun off, may die to it, but they get the damage out before he's able to do that.
The tower isn't dying. Again, the power of this Coddle with ulti, so strong in the rotations, so consistent.
This would be a big kill if they could get it.
Rather squishy as well, especially once the ulti runs out.
Yeah, Collapse getting the
kill.
So
overstated slightly, for sure. Dr. Bum's performance so far, and I'm not even saying that just so I can say Dr. Bum. I think he's actually, I mean, he's had a really nice Batrider game. He's been very active around the map. He's been punishing Miposhka in like these kind of weird spots that he wants to play. Playing with Squadex well. Doesn't quite, unfortunately, have the... Oh, that was really well done. That was really well done. The blinding light into the stun, because they would not have gotten it in time, I think.
If Notice still dies here, though, they scan and they make the rotation. They do have the Alchemist coming through. Onslaught, Bushwhack, and the Trample with the Sharpshooter. They kill off Squadex so quickly.
Yeah, I feel like
BKB soon for Collapse, and Laurel just kind of doing his thing as well. You're missing a lot of opportunities as the Blink Dragon Tail comes through. They've got Sharpshooter with the Bushwhack. Mech is used. Pit of Malice is down, but these right clicks, this Shadow Poison, Miposhka gets the kill. They'll turn it onto a kill on a Laurel. They killed him very quickly. Kiritich having a lot of damage with this God Strength, so you need to be very careful about how you go for it, because this is going to happen where you lose more than one. Squadex Spirit Vessel. Boots of Travel, but stun on a Kiritich. He's got God Strength again, and it looks like they're going to lose both Laurel and Miposhka once more. However, with the BKB just getting it on the edge, have the Shackle Shot onto this Alchemist. You need to be very careful. Onslaught around the Pit of Malice. That's so well done, and they'll kill Kiritich. Shackle doesn't matter. Trample on a Notice. That's going to be 3 dead with Dr. Bum falling. Right.
Which feels quite nice for him. Smoke onto the Underlord.
Yeah, if they could kill him very quickly, which this has always been a struggle for them, they can get a tier 2 tower, and they did that with nobody rotating in, and this is going to be a tier 2 as well, unless they glyph it.
Yeah, I mean, Team Spirit has... Yeah, which is nice. They weren't able to get the lasso either. I feel like it's been relatively quiet on Dr. Bum's end here for a while.
Uh-oh. Oh! Whoa! He blinked in instead! That was interesting. Maposhka dead again, but it's BKB and the God Strength once more with the lasso from Maposhka. We'll see how much this ends up being worth it, as they've got the shackle that connects on a collapse. They've got the damage. BKB pops that Ags and will run away from that Gale Force, but the right-click damage still there.
It looked like collapse is out, but HP for what they cost. And it's also not really easy to build Halberd on pretty much most of these heroes. It's okay on DK, but your net worth means a lot on Dragon Knight since you don't get a ton of it. And 1500 crit. I wish all Hoodwink players a very lovely 1500 hero, and you kind of subtract it, so they're pretty much relatively equal in net worth, even though Yatoro is quite strong. That being said, Squad X, his game definitely can be hard when the initiation's onto him, so.
Sven smoked.
Oh.
Blink. Oh, blink the other way. They catch Maposhka. That's going to be a dead Shadow Demon again. They have not once been able to have Maposhka survive this, but the turnaround on a rain. Kiritich coming into Laurel. They've got the Solar Bind. They'll slow him down. They'll kill him off. No way for him to survive, as Collapse will stop that onslaught and doesn't want to go in.
I am really shocked by... Oh my god,
Still looking for
damage.
Collapse. Good bushwhack, though. Hunter's Boomerang. You need to be careful, because once that God Strength is gone, do you have the survivability and the damage? But Alchemist can't TP away, and I think Spirit... Oh boy, they just threw that back in trying to go for that kill.
But doesn't particularly help the fact that if he gets jumped first, he's a little bit difficult to save. But still a very, very impactful item. They actually re-smoke.
Hoodwink's not here at this fight. Lasso, God Strength. There's the Shadow Demon helping this time around with the God Strength out. Mira finally back into this one. They've got the Pulverize, so they'll take care of the initial part of this God Strength. But Yatoro? He's dead. He just gave up 1,500 gold to Kiritich. He went in. God Strength lasts for a long time, and they don't know how to deal with this right-click damage. He's holding this BKB for these initial fights, and I think they just don't recognize that he's doing so. And it allows him to just clean up, as this is going to be an ultra kill for Kiritich, potentially even a rampage if he kills Maposhka. But he's not the one going for it. It's Rain. Now Kiritich is coming over. Maposhka's in trouble, as Kiritich will get the rampage. And that is a full team wipe, of course, for Veris Pro. I don't see how they kill Sven at this point.
It's quite difficult. I mean, honestly, they're running out of damage even onto Notice as well.
Oh, wow.
Avengers Assemble.
Seriously, he is
has a nice blink. Nice hex.
Alive. Oh, that's rough. It looked like he was gonna TP out of that, but I think that kill kind of seals this one up.
Yeah, I mean, it turned really quickly. For he's just playing this Coddle, and he goes, presses Hex, heals the team, gives them mana, doing a lot for the team. A really nice portal play from Notice. They're trying to go on him again, but last time this didn't work out so well for them.
They
this time
finally have the damage.
Just barely. Meanwhile, Kiritich, he has payphone on in his headphones. La-di-da-di-da. Running down the bot lane. Dr. Bum.
Lasso and the Stormhammer, but BKB popped by Laurel. Finally has one. Gets the kill on Dr. Bum, so that's at least 2. They lost their tier 3. Heroes coming through the Twin Gate very quickly. Underlord can be at the fight in a moment's notice. And they know where they're at. Laurel. Whoa, the blinks back and forth. The Hex, the Shackle, the Harpoon, the God Strength, and the not kill yet. But he is looking dead to rights, and so is Maposhka. Spirit falling apart on this one, as they've got 3 heroes remaining. Shackle doesn't hit because of the BKB from Yatoro. He'll blink away. Mira TP attempt, and gets out just barely. Collapse. Ooh, again.
Playing out and how absolutely gigantic Kiritich is.
Ooh. Sharpshooter, Pit of Malice. Mira's in trouble. Doesn't have
This is
buyback.
disrespectful. The Team Spirit. 25 on Underlord as well. I think that one is quite strong if I remember. I think it's Pit of Malice.
Noticed. Silenced, but the Hurricane Pike away. That was Mira doing that Stormhammer onto this Hoodwink who's trying to get away with a Sharpshooter, getting some distance. They'll throw the Gleipnir over on the Bat Rider, and all of a sudden the Pulverize is onto the Sven. Maybe they have him this time. The right-click damage from Laurel. Oh, no. There's the Satanic. There's the healing. Collapse is dead. They're still trying to get this Sven. He's so tanky, but eventually he dies. He has buyback. These heroes are low on the side of Spirit if they want to come back into the fight, as they will buy back on Dr. Bum. The Illuminate Laurel surviving for now. The Will-O-Wisp is there to get some control. They'll bring the Sven back into the fight. Buyback from Laurel. The kill on Arain. They have Radon, who will get that Will-O-Wisp out of the fight. Notice is going to be hit here with the disruption. Bushwhack lands. Hunter's Boomerang. They've got a kill on a Notice, and he's got buyback as well. With all these buybacks used, I think Team Spirit, it might be time to leave, but they can't. Oh, no. Notice with the Pit of Malice around that Fiend's Gate, he locked up a couple heroes, and they are going to get Mira and Miposhka.
More difficult.
And now he's got that Ags upgrade, too, so he can kind of get in your face, where they were able to kite him really well in the last fight. Blink on top, the Gleipnir, the Pit of Malice, Alchemist. Oh, Yatoro. Oh, he survives. How is he alive?
He still has BKB.
Oh, Dr. Bum, he's dead for 108 seconds. Bushwhack on a 3. Onslaught comes in. Gleipnir to follow it up. BKB from Squadix, though. The right-click damage on the Collapse. He doesn't have buyback. The gate. It's the Pit of Malice. They've got the Shackle Shot. They've got Yatoro dead to rights. He's got buyback, though. Laurel is outputting a good amount of damage. But they will kill off Mira, who also doesn't have buyback. It's a 2v4 here, really a 2v5, and instead they just call GG. And Veris Pro take game number 1.
Yeah, I have a fair point to call GG there. It would have been a very difficult 2v4. But it can be...
First blood.
I guess it's good for that too. I was thinking more along the lines of jump rope, but... Interested to see how this mid lane plays out as well. It should be good for Rubik in a general sense. Mira, I would assume that Jakiro would honestly be stronger into this bot lane. Good into Hoodwink, good into Underlord.
Kiritich comes over, Collapse in trouble, body blocks trying, surging away, and the Ion Shell is doing some damage. They finally get the bug off, but Kiritich, can he chase him down? Miposhka's dead, Rain is gone, Shikuchi lands and kills Collapse.
I guess... Yeah, generally, you try to avoid playing Jakiro into Clockwork like the plague, from what I know. Nowadays, with the double hit, it is kind of nicer, and sometimes Jakiro can just deal enough damage that you can kind of prevent the Clockwork from actually having the impact that he usually does. So in that instance, that is nice.
Look at Yatoro, though, and Dr. Bum in trouble. They'll try to get this kill. They'll use the Blood Grenade, and the Acorn Shot doesn't exactly bounce that well, and Noticed also taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, decent in the game that we saw from Dr. Bum. Also,
Mira picking the cogs, trying to fight, needs a Shikuchi. Oh, but the vacuum. It'll end up being a trade, but it's a 2-for-1 with a kill down bottom onto Yatoro.
Worth. Laurel is walking down here, but doesn't really have a good spell to steal.
Battery Assault. Steals cogs. I mean, I guess that's okay. They will get Rain for this. A lot of damage being done to Laurel. If they had a +1, maybe they get something. Squadix actually never coming over. Dr. Bum taking a lot of damage as the raises come through. Stolen raise, the damage on a Squadix, but it's a Requiem in death. Oh, that's not good at all.
Hero can be played in position 4, as you've seen, but I think Mira's looking at making it look really nice, considering especially that he was first blood. This hero just does so much damage.
Collapse, trying to run, but the battery assault stopping that, and the rocket flare also hurting that chance.
Stealing raises is pretty decent in the early game. Eventually it becomes quite useless, but really nice at this level 7.
How many times is Rain dead already?
Yeah, and gives it right over to Laurel as well.
That feels pretty bad.
I wouldn't be that surprised if the supports just kind of stayed in the triangle and stacked.
Reading this.
He's standing on business.
Now sees it coming again. Mira makes the TP level 6. But Rain didn't have cogs this time. Macropyre's down. Notice is going to burn out pretty quickly. A lot of firepower coming their way, and that's going to be a kill there on Notice. Mira
Just getting kill after kill. Macropyre plus Liquid Frost plus a Blood Grenade is an obscene amount of damage. Also nice
Requiem.
go here from Squad X. Very clean triple raise.
Well done, and should get the tower, but Maposhka is here level 6, and they do not have creeps yet.
But it does mean that currently he basically doesn't have a facet.
Mira?
Mira was a little bit too contingent on denying that ward. Should have probably given that one up.
They have Lasso, though, and Jesus, that Ray's doing a lot of damage. Oh, he just got 6, and the hook shot misses. That feels pretty bad.
Yeah, seeing even where his team is in position, I almost wonder... Or maybe Rain feels good about missing that to some degree. It could have just ended up with him dying.
He's going to go for Rain, but there is this swarm here, and Firefly means that Maposhka is able to go up onto the high ground, but he's still dead. But now it's Shikuchi stolen, and Laurel's off to the raid.
But that's hard when a pipe is out at before 14 minutes.
Oy.
Rain. Oh no. And he can't walk out of his cogs.
And now Laurel ends up dying, or getting the kill on Dr. Bum. As Laurel, it is not great for Rain.
Farm. So it feels very nice for him, mitigates so much of the damage because Weaver also pretty much always opts to go for early Maelstrom. Rain caught again. Can't catch a break on this Clockwork. Feels like for the past quite farmed on this Takiro, dealing quite absurd numbers of damage. Collapse walking up to Noticed.
Yeah,
giving
has
him a
that
punch.
wall and has that vacuum. Does he have the damage? Pinamalis down, telekinesis, and now Laurel helping out, but Dagon killing off Noticed, and it's almost...
What are you supposed to do when, you know, the Darkseer walks up and slaps your ass? Not very much if you're Noticed. Ends up falling just barely. Dr. Bum trying to make something happen in the bottom lane. Laurel walks around.
getting some kills here.
Yeah, smoke with the Gleipnir on Kiritich, smoke with the Blink on Squad X.
Blink in, Gleipnir, hook shot. Requiem, okay, it's starting to look okay here for Veris Pro, but they need the damage. Notice dead, Rain gone, Mira falls with Maposhka. Dragon Tail on a Squad X, he is alone. Bushwhack from Dr. Bum. And Squad X is going to die. Kiritich trying to get a kill. Gleipnir again. Forstef is there. Kiritich gets the kill, but now he needs to run. Time lapse. With the Shikuchi, they've got the Surge. He'll be on the run. The Bushwhack lands. Kiritich can't put damage onto the DK. He feels too tanky.
For it, if they can do hookshot into Requiem of Souls. Not easy. Pretty tight timing window.
Ice Path Lasso
yeah,
up on the high ground. Notice with the Pit of Malice. Hook shot comes in. Notice still dead. Rain's going to be vacuumed back into this Macro Pyre. And Rain fade bolted, killed, gone, dead again. And Ags being next on the docket here for Rubik, is they're all going to TP top to the tier 1. Kiritich Shikuchi stolen Orchid onto this Weaver, and he stayed too long. He tries to get cheeky, getting a tier 1 tower top, and is dead for it. That is not good.
Yeah, using really well to deal with some of the avenues to get back into the game. This Orchid coming out from Adon.
How is Rain? I mean, it's like they've got a constant radar on him. Lasso on a Squadix. He's got BKB, but he'll never get a chance to really use it until the end, and they actually get Maposhka and the Aegis. Squadix doesn't even die there, which is a shock. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. That, I mean, that's a nice turn of events. I did a little bit of poke onto the tower from the Batrider facet.
And they might look to pinch. Acorn shot, Gleipnir, hook shot, raises. That's a kill that they really needed. Ice Path off the mark. Dual Breath is there. Kiritich going in. They've got themselves the Pit of Malice. BKB popped by this Weaver. Buyback committed, and now I think it's time to run. You don't have a lot of time left on this BKB.
On it. They're kind of just waiting. I mean, I feel like they're pretty happy waiting the Kiritich BKB here, but Yatoro, I think, is also quite happy waiting for Dragon form.
Requiem, no, Dragon Tail, silence with the Bloodthorn, no saving Squadix. Tried to time it right, BKB, TP out, time to leave, Aegis' Spirits. They'll get a +1 on this Clockwork as well.
On the SF, who had kind of a rough little patch there, and then eventually just hit his item timings and was able to do some, you know, definitely some magic in that game on SF, but he's not quite as high
on the Weaver. They've got the Bloodthorn. The Bushwhack allows him to get out. Now the Gleipnir, the hook shot, the Requiem. Maposhka is dead. The BKB from Collapse. Yatoro on the run. They get Rain. They miss the hook shot, but Radon's able to survive. I thought they were at least going to take out that Aegis and commit, but they didn't go much further. Ooh.
They don't end up getting a lot. Nice force stuff there from Dr.
Ice Path on a 2. Kiritich needs to be careful. He's silenced. Notice taking too much damage. He's dead. Also stealing that Scurry, killing off Dr. Bum. It feels as though Veris Pro, they gave up on the play, but they
were watching yesterday where he buys the BKB actually really late into the game. So he's greeted it a lot. Hasn't been punished at all for it. Now he has a 10-second BKB, 37 seconds in, or 37 minutes into the game, and Kiritich.
And the lasso. Oh no.
Instantly dying. It's, you know, it's not a lot of room for error.
Really good damage on this DK, but he's got an Aegis. Blink. Dragon Tail, hook shot, vacuum on a 3, into the Ice Path. All those heroes are dead. Squadix will try and fight. He gets Mira, but there isn't much left to him. He's going to die here. Hook shot into his SF. These hook shots have just been off the mark too often, and Gleipnir gets 2, and Squadix bought back, but you still have Laurel, you still have the damage, and Kiritich will try and fight here, and this is a similar situation to when Team Spirit called GG last time.
Yeah, this is an extremely difficult situation here. Adaptations, always in the right spot.
Aegis expires, Lasso, and they've got the Hex. They need some help. Kiritich, BKB, and he time-lapses trying to kill Laurel, but they've got the Guardian Greaves. Look at the AoE on that Pit of Malice.
Yeah. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about.
Seriously. Kiritich going to try and put some damage out. Notice is going to die here. Yatoro gets that. It's 2v the world. The throne is exposed. You don't have a glyph. And that dragon's not a hero, so Requiem lands, but won't save Kiritich. He doesn't have buyback. Hook shot. This time it's Laurel. And they will get the kill on a Laurel while Yatoro focuses the throne.
Yatoro's over it.
He doesn't want this game to go much longer. Dr. Bum trying to fight. Gleipnir on a 2, but again, they focus the throne. They'll call GG, and it will be game 3.
Pretty decisive there from...
Not a hero we've been seeing much of, but it does give you... And that's why you see so many blood grenades purchased on Jakiro. And it feels very strong. Rain dropping here for first blood as Mira gets it for this Hoodwink. And you don't want... He's sitting 21-4. The CS here for the side of the Dire is feeling all right. Dual breath, though. Power shot comes in. Maposhka's going to die. And... Marties? Ooh, that sounds good. Garlic paired with sirloin slices. Uh-oh. Acorn shot. One more right click, and Mira's going to get another kill. You'll get the... I'll lower that. I mean, I appreciated John X Fire for the raid. I just have to lower this a little bit. But Maposhka, he's dead here. Primal Roar onto the DK. Bushwhack with it. Rain here with Noticed, who's level 6. Has Primal Split, but doesn't use it to save Kiritich immediately. The Cinder Brew with the slow. Collapse on the run, trying to get away from Noticed. Forcing out the split a little late, truthfully. Doesn't look like it'll matter, though. He should be dead regardless, and eventually he'll fall. Rain dies to neutrals as he was running away from the boar, and Noticed kills. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, I don't get monetized for ads until I hit 500 subs on YouTube, so if you guys could all sub, that'd be great. Noticed is going to die here. He doesn't have Primal Split. We're getting a little bit of lag, but they will lose the Brewmaster. Actually... They're really loud. I thought I turned them off by turning off the browser source, but I didn't. Dream Coil on to Laurel. He'll go into the Ghost Walk, but they've got a sentry down ready. Shackle Shot Squadix gets the kill there on a Laurel. You kind of want this Invoker to get off Spirit. They'll walk the Beastmaster back. They do have Dream Coil, Maposhka on the run, but the Shackle will connect on the edge. Power Shot, Cinder Brew, Spirit Vessel with a Blood Grenade. And the Illusory Orb doing a lot of damage on Maposhka, and I think killing him. Yeah, he's going to die there, and they don't even get the Phoenix in return, but they've got the Orchid. It's not onto the Puck, who I really thought they were going to go for as quickly as possible. It's Aura Brew. I think the change has certainly been there. We used to see a lot of Radiance Brew, and now it's just Aura Brew. Primal Roar, Ice Path, as well as the Bushwhack to get the kill in a Rain again. You know, you might be saying to yourself, I can't believe Rain is feeding, but this is tactical space. Squadix. Oh, Bushwhack, Sharpshooter, Phase Shift. Good Tornado from Laurel, and they'll get this kill on a Squadix. Not what you want from your Puck, who's really trying to help you stabilize and control these heroes on Spirit this part of the game. As... The real Cookie Monster just subbed. So all of Sesame Street thinks this is a great stream. Mira has quite a bit of farm. They're even going to Dream Coil for him. They've got the Silence with the Waning Rift. Tornado flies through. Hits out of the Phoenix. And now they've got the Orchid on the Windrunner. Brew has Split still available. They'll lose Dr. Bum. They'll end up trading supports. But no Split committed to trying to hold on to Radon. Now, Laurel not getting any farm. He's trying to get it in the Midas. 3,000 net worth lead, and they've got the Roar. They'll have the Tornado Bushwhack combo. Really know how to time it, but that means they're going to go for Radon. They've got the Primal Split, but they don't have Dream Coil. Waning Rift Silence, Cinder Brew. That should be ignited with this Thunderclap. BKB TP out. They find the control here onto the Jakiro. They will get Maposhka. But they do get the... No BKBs means go. And they will find this Hoodwink. Mira dead so quickly. And this is a kill right by the tier 2 tower. You start to wonder if the tank's starting to get onto empty here. As they will find Noticed. He does have Primal Split if need be, but the Bushwhack lands. The Sunstrike is in. They've got the Bloodthorn, the damage. He never even uses it. And it's a good kill there for the side of Team Spirit. Heritage, no Elder Dragon form. Blink Dragon Tail. They're going to go in. They've got the Supernova. Can they hit this egg down? It's going to die very quickly, but this is looking really bad for Radon. Both these heroes dying without buyback. Laurel looking like he's going to be next. Shackle connects. That's going to be a third. They'll look for Maposhka. They've got the Dragon Tail. Oh. Oh, no. It is now 12-10. The net worth try and fight over. They are placing some webs, trying to wrap around. Power shot coming through. Knowing somewhat where they're at. They wrap in, they get the bushwhack. It's onto the Phoenix, but they've got the waning rift, the silence, the Icarus dive, all the way through. Kiritich getting that kill on Amira. That's going to be one dead on the side of Team Spirit without buyback, and Roche is officially back up, but going top at 30 seconds. Veris Pro looking for more. They use that dust. They'll blink Dragon Tail. Ooh, a little bit of a dodge there. Cataclysm flying in, doing some damage on a Kiritich, but he feels too strong. They go to the Guardian Greaves. They get the kill on a Laurel. They'll look over at the rest of the BKB pop here by Collapse. They don't have a way to stop that TP, but no BKB TP from Radon. My guy? They ate that Ag's Blessing. Squadix, Dream Coil. Laurel in trouble and dead. The Gale forced to push back. Mira at least try to. There's a tier 2 available. Creeps are pushing up. So into Roche they go. Gonna need an answer here from Spirit if they want to go after this, and they find themselves Mira. Shackle connects, and Mira's gonna die very quickly at this point. I don't know what you have left from Spirit. They don't even have buyback available on the Hoodwink. They have nowhere to TP into that's gonna be close anyway. Roche now going top. Where they find, Radon. Primal Roar, Cataclysm, Laurel trying to do the damage, and they get the kill on a Kiritich. Oh boy, BKB's around the horn. They land the Ice Path. It's on to Squadix. It's going horrible for Veris Pro. Supernova, Gale Force pushing him back towards the egg. The right clicks are in. The egg explodes. They go to the refresher. They've got another egg. Laurel, he'll end up dead. He's gone for 70. He's got buyback and an outpost to TP to, but that Supernova goes off, and Collapse is going to get low here. Not dead just yet, but finally falls to notice. Radon back in. They'll look for the Phoenix. Silence is there with the Bloodthorn, and they've got another kill with the buybacks being committed by Kiritich, as well as this Dr. Bum Windrunner. Power shot, Icarus dive all the way through on the mid lane. But nobody willing to make the move just yet. Dream Coil comes through. That lands on a Laurel. They've got the vision. They should be able to get this kill and will. Ice Path, though, it lands onto the puck. They've got themselves the Primal Roar. Do they have the damage with the Bloodthorn? Yes, they do. They also get Mira. 2 heroes dead on Spirit, and all of a sudden, the side of Team Spirit need to try and TP out of this, but they will lose a third. So that starts with Laurel getting caught. And obs are going to be placed down. They see noticed. Mira going to be on the way back, trying to get out of this one. Oh, overwhelming blink, taking the fight to them, taking out Maposhka. Supernova used. They've got the Sunray, and this is Yatoro trying to fight back, but can't. Has buyback available from both of them, but Mira won't. What a great play from Veris Pro to take the fight to Spirit. Tier 3 is gone. They might get Megas here. 15 seconds without Mira. I don't know if you could really afford to fight without everybody. And they can just slow roll this with the Primal Split. They go to the Dream Coil. It's going to be onto a couple of these heroes. They go to the Yules. It's going to be onto Maposhka. But the power shot comes in. And this will be the cheese eaten. They go to the Cataclysm. They have the damage to get the kill on a Kiritich. They'll take the Aegis to start this one out. They at least get that. Can they follow this up? They go to the Meteor, down to the ground. That's going to be a 4-staff back with the BKB pop. He'll eat the cheese. He'll BKB. He'll TP out. The Supernova's going to pop. It's going to hit. He'll stop the TP. Kiritich going back in. Looking for the Brood. Cataclysm again. This could be a mistake.
Oh no! Kiritich dies. Supernova once more. They don't have the hits to take it out, but they'll end up losing themselves. Yatoro, he's going to buy back. They have buyback available on the DK. Icarus dive off to the side. They've got themselves the head. It's onto the puck, but the Shackle Shot connects. Beastmaster locked up. Collapse with the Spirit Vessel on him. They'll find Rain. Tornado's going to be off the mark. Maposhka looking over at the Phoenix. They'll fly over. They've got the kill on a Dr. Bum. They'll hit that Bushwhack and get themselves another. The hold is possible. The hold has happened. Ice Path down and Collapse throwing these axes. They're trying desperately, but the Dream Coil is there. You got to be careful here on Radon. Glimmer Cape, Wind Waker, Ice Path down, lands onto the puck. They land the Shackle. They're going to be in trouble on this Broodmother. Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no! They go to the Cataclysm once again, but the Primal Split. They've got themselves the Wind Waker. That's going to be the Beastmaster trying to get out of this one. They'll look over a mirror. They've got themselves the Primal Roar. They get the kill on a Kiritich who just fought back. Oh, DK's dead. 2 minutes on the sideline, just like this Broodmother. They go to the Gleipnir. Dr. Bum trying to have the lockdown. He's got the help from Notice with the Cinderbrew on him. The Spirit Vessel on him. Beastmaster. They get the kill on a Collapse. EMP, Laurel into the Ghost Walk. Illusory Aura, Blinken's pop, silence there on a Dr. Bum. They'll buy back. They go and find the Supernova. Laurel in trouble. Wind Waker, and he'll land. Not even killed off by the Supernova. It's the damage from Veris Pro. EMP, Force Staff. Focus Fire, Dream Coil on a 2. Wind Wakers. Solid Zelda game, but they're going to get a tier 4 out of this. They'll go to the Refresher. Collapse looking for a target, looking for the Primal Roar, but the Primal Split. They'll look for the Throne. They still don't have Radon. Supernova once again. They just don't have an ability to kill this egg. There's too many shots needed to get it. They'll buy back on Maposhka. They're running away from the Throne that's being taken here by Notice. They are taking notice as this is going to be a Primal Roar as well as a Cataclysm that doesn't do anything, and it will be the side of Veris Pro that upsets Team Spirit and takes the 2-1 series.